We've got great leadership in place. Our membership continues to grow. I think everyone has a good spirit of professionalism, and I think everybody wants to do a very good job and they want to continue to get better.
Education, they're always offering education.
But from what I've seen from afar and talking to other agents and brokers and other locations, we do have a neat group here.
I don't know that the dynamic between the members of the other boards is quite as solid as ours is. It's so easy here to just pick up the phone and call another one of our members, and you get an answer, and most of the time, and we do things together.
It's the people, the members in Hot Springs. We have had a tremendously blessed history of strong leadership. We have had, we've had a national president, National Association of Realtor president from Hot Springs. One thing I learned when I was president, when I went to meetings, our national meetings, and you met with other boards that were similar size and you listened to the challenges they were facing in their market. And then I realized, I always knew we had it good, but now I really knew. I mean, our local association, our AE Beverly is, she bleeds Realtor Blue. We all say that. She's for realtors, that's for sure. We have a great local association. Our state association is very strong. Our state leadership is incredible. The local people, everyone works together very well. Whenever there's a need, we had a person in the title industry who suffered a stroke. And we all came together because we wanted to support and love on that person. And we say we're a family and we act like one. But the BAGO tournament this last year.
The BAGO tournament was really successful this year too, and that was a lot of fun for Special Olympics.
For Special Olympics was a lot of fun.
And it was fun to have it here, at our building, and it was fun to see lots of families. I love it when our spouses come and our kids come and we get to see everybody.
I think that it's incredible to see the cohesion amongst the members. As an outsider coming into it, it's pretty impressive. And I think we're the gold standard for boards around the state.
While we're all competitors, it's very easy to pick up the phone and get answers and have a nice open stream of communication for the betterment of the community, for the betterment of our sellers and our buyers. If there's an issue, we're quick to respond. It just doesn't sit there and fester and create a really bad place within the realtor community, which keeps us cohesive and able to just continue to work together. It might be a little bit abrasive from time to time, but we always generally work through it, and we seem to always be able to remain friends and competitors. So that is the glue that sets us apart from other boards and other realtor communities that I've seen across the United States.
Personally, I think the Cans for Kids is, I think that is the most meaningful. Because I think that has a long-lasting effect in the community.
The Cans for Kids, it's a great opportunity for realtors to contribute to help families that are in need And also, we can deliver bags of groceries, so that gives us the opportunity to get involved twice.
The Cans for Kids program the last couple of years, what we've done, having the National Childhood Hunger Day, just to create awareness in our community so people know what our board is doing, but that it actually goes to work in our community with our local schools. But when people know what we do right here in Hot Springs, they can be rest assured that there are local kids that are getting that food. And even during the Christmas break, spring break, summer break, when the kids are out of school, we make sure that there's food that could be prepared. Even if someone didn't have electricity, there's food for those kids to eat.
For quite a while, I delivered to one school in particular, and the resource officer had asked me to arrive at a certain time and arrive at certain times of the year, specifically before Christmas time and before long breaks and summer breaks, because they wanted to make sure that these children had food on themselves so that they can go and put it somewhere and make sure that they had it. But this particular resource officer would see my car drive up, and he would come running out of the front door to get the groceries out of the back of my car because the need is so great.
I see the Hot Springs Board of Realtors growing. I see our membership growing. I see the benefits for the members growing. That's one of Kristen Cooley's goals, our past president, and that's something that I want to move forward, is growing with technology and with our community outreach efforts that are so important to all of us. We have different things that we're involved in, and they truly mean something to the people on the other side of that. Without those programs, there are people that would go without. The agents, are friends. I mean, for a lot of us, you look around the room and so many are friends. They're at our Christmas parties, they're at our dinners outside of work. We have a different group and we love it.
When I first got into the business, I was told by my broker, Stevie Spargo, to get involved. Get on the board, get involved, be a part. It took me a little bit to do that, to really stretch my wings and get out there. But once I did, meeting all the other brokers and agents from other offices, it was welcoming. They just brought me in, and it didn't matter how silly my question was or what I didn't know about the history. They filled in the gaps, and they were part of why it's a group effort of part of where I am today in my real estate career and with my career with the Hot Springs Board of Realtors.
For 23 years, the Hot Springs Board of Realtors has partnered with Special Olympics to host a fishing derby, which involves all of our local school children with special needs.
How'd you feel about getting the fish?
Feels good.
How'd you do?
Nice catch, Thomas.
Way to go, Thomas! Good job! 0.54, way to go!
All right, good job. So this is Hunter, assisted by Evan Payton.
Hello, Hunter from Lake Hamilton.
Sorry.
We have all of our affiliates and realtors involved. Everything we have is donated. It's just a wonderful event that brings our community together.
By far my favorite is the fishing derby. It's wonderful to see these disadvantaged children, some with special needs. First, they get out of class for half the day, just the thrill in their faces when they catch a fish. And it's probably something they'll remember for, hopefully the rest of their life for many.
Fishing derby that's hard to beat. It is very fulfilling to see the smiles on their faces, and now my biggest kick is not the fishing but the kids dancing.
The most rewarding thing is the feedback that we get just from being part of that day and being there with the kids. There are so many kids who've never fished before in their lives. I know the kids start asking their teachers when school starts, when is the fishing derby, because they're so excited about that first. It's usually their first field trip of the year, but really their most memorable. So just the individual attention they get, There are so many agents and affiliates there that really every child there has someone to fish with, so it's really special. I co-chair the Realtor Image Committee with Vicki Weston, and so that committee gets the whole Fishing Derby together, but really our entire Realtor community comes together that day. Probably more involvement in that event than anything we do. It's that rewarding. I think that's probably why. And I was at a basketball game in February and a little girl came up and said, "Oh my gosh, when is that fishing derby again? When is that going to happen again?" She was really excited and she remembered seeing me there. So it makes a difference. It really does. And knowing you've made a difference is the best gift you can get.